How about some advice on how to pack for a whole year abroad from somebody who has done it 4 times by now? Check out this video. Hey everybody, so welcome back. It's me, Christina, once again. As you might know, former and future culture representative at Disney World, working at Epcot in the German Pavilion. Yes, I'm about to leave for Orlando in 2 days. That's about it. And I'm about to move into housing in 5 days. So just a quick personal update. Some of you might already know because you guys are doing a good job and following me on Instagram. I did receive my email from Disney telling me where I'm gonna be living at. So this time around, drum roll please. VistaWay, once again, VistaWay 2.0 this time around. Once again, I can call myself a Vista sister. So I'm really excited about it. Honestly, it was not my first choice. I really wanted comments this time around, but Vista was my second choice, so I'm okay with that. At least I know where to go, how to locate everything, and I guess VistaWay is a home away from home once again for me. So I'm really excited about moving back into VistaWay. Now in my last video, I showed you guys what I'm packing. So I gave you in detail what I'm packing. I even shared my personal packing list with you guys. But now in this video, I definitely want to give you some advice on why I packed certain things, what I want you guys to keep in mind, just some general advice from somebody who has already packed 3 times for a whole year, well, plus one time, another time for this year, so a total of 4 times. And I just wanted to share my overall advice, why to pack certain things rather than other things, or what kind of things you need to take into consideration before leaving your home country and moving to Orlando, Florida. So I will wrap my advice up into my personal top 5. Number 1 is pack your favorites. Do not pack any items or any piece of clothing that you have never worn before, or they have still a price tag attached to them and you found them in the way back of your closet. Do not bring those. Bring your own personal favorites, because here are some pros on this one. First, you're gonna feel really comfortable in them no matter what, no matter how stressful your flight over there is, no matter what's going on. And it's just a really different feeling if you are dressed in things that you really like and things that you've owned for a little bit. Because if you are in a stressful situation, and don't forget, you're just moving across the ocean, like away in a country across the ocean, for most of us at least, and you really need to be comfortable and really feel like you are yourself. And it just helps knowing that, or not feeling as you're dressed up in some kind of different weird costume or whatever, just because you've never worn those clothes before. So I personally always bring my favorite shirts. So whenever I'm going out, I'm wearing something that I'm really comfortable in, no matter the situation. Or I like being photographed in those things because I want to look back and be like, oh, that's my favorite t-shirt. Look, this is me in front of the castle at Magic Kingdom, and things like that. So I kind of want my favorite things with me along this adventure. But also there's a little bit of a downside. It's because most likely after wearing your clothes a whole year and putting them through washing machines plus dryers in the US, they might not be in the best condition at the end of the year. So you might risk of having to get rid of them because they're not looking good anymore, or like falling apart or have holes in them. I have to say, American wash machines and American dryers are really hard on clothing, so clothes do not last in my personal experience. And again, I've lived in the US for 3 years. This is my personal experience. I've come to the conclusion every single time I lived there. But I think that once you have experienced that whole year with your favorite clothes and you have to get rid of them because they don't look good anymore, just keep in mind that you will have now extra space in your suitcase so you can go shopping, buy some different clothes that you suddenly have an attachment to, because remember that time you got it on sale at the outlet malls by Comments, or this is the shirt you bought for this occasion or the dress for that occasion. So you have a personal new attachment to personal, like, new favorite clothes. Number 2, do not go on a major shopping haul before leaving for your program. Now, this is somewhat linked to my first point, because this whole attachment to clothing, that you need to feel comfortable in the clothes and that you don't feel weird or dressed up because they're all brand new and you haven't really gotten used to them yet. But here's a little story I wanted to share with you. In 2006, I was preparing for my very first adventure in the US, going to high school. So my mom and I were packing my 2 suitcases, because you were allowed to have 2 suitcases without any extra cost back in 2006. So we were packing my bags, my suitcases, and my mom was terrified because she's like, this is not enough clothes for 1 year. I'm sending you off basically naked. You need more things, and you need summer clothes. We never have summer here in Hamburg. You need more clothes. So I was like, well, okay. Who says no to new clothes paid by your mother when you're 16? Come on. So we went on a shopping spree, and I wasn't really excited about any of the clothes I was seeing there, but my mom, she's like, is this okay for you? Okay, we're buying it. Does this fit? Okay, we're buying it. I'm not sending you off to Florida half naked, okay? I mean, obviously I was not naked, but you understand. I mean, you get it, right? So my mom ended up spending a lot of money on a lot of clothes that I did not really feel like wearing anyways. Once I got there, I was looking at those clothes and I was like, yeah, I don't really like them. I just got it because my mom thought it was okay. I needed extra shorts for Florida. That's basically it. So after that whole year, I ended up having a couple of clothes, or actually a bunch of clothes, that I did not like and I never wore. Once I got there, I was so excited about the fashion in the US. Everything was so different. It was my very first time in the US, so everything was new to me. I got all excited about all the different department stores and all of that. And of course, I wanted to have those things everybody had in high school back then. The same shorts, the same flip-flops and whatever. So I spent all of my pocket money that I got back then on American clothes. And my mom's like, why are you buying new clothes? You just have plenty of clothes. And I was like, well, first of all, they're not in style here. And that's super important when you're 16 and a teenager and in puberty. So, and all of those things were kind of cooler than what she bought me back then. So do not go on crazy shopping sprees. You're going to be 18 when moving over there, compared to me being 16 back then. And 2006 is a bit different than 2019 or whenever you're doing the program. I get that, but in case your mom is freaking out as well and telling you, I'm not sending you off half naked to America, and takes you on a shopping spree, tell her, Mom, please give me the money instead so I can buy cool clothes in the US compared to clothes everybody's wearing over here in Germany or wherever you're from, and instead just let her give you the money and go and buy things that you're really gonna enjoy and you chose yourself because they're they're brand new. Oh, they're from the US. So much better, so much better. Just don't shop before, shop in the US. Number 3 is, should I pack it or should I rebuy it in the US? I know I'm about to contradict myself compared to my last video where I told you that I will be bringing all of the black socks that I own with me because I will be needing them every single day, almost every single day. At work because they're part of my uniform, and that I hate rebuying things in the US that I already have here in Germany while they're just laying around here for a year and I have to waste extra money or spend extra money on it. But here is the thing, certain things are more worth it to buy over there for different reasons. So for example, I will not be bringing towels with me even though I put it on my packing list, simply because they take up way too much space in my suitcase and I only have one single suitcase and a carry-on. So here's the things with certain things like towels. Now towels, yes, I will be using them on a daily basis, and yes, I have plenty of them here back home. However, since they are taking up so much space, I rather am going to go to like Walmart or Target, or like Aldi has really nice discounts sometimes on towels, and I rather spend like $10 on those towels that I'll be using for a whole year rather than using up so much space just to save those $10 and take it with me to the US and lose so much space in my suitcase. Because I mean, I know myself, I'll be buying towels on sale or on clearance anyways, so 10 is probably going to be way over the top for me personally. But still, I'd rather take that space that I save, and I'd rather bring like presents for my friends or extra spray deodorant, as you know, super expensive in the US. I rather take different things like, or an extra pair of shoes that I really like, or other things, so many other things I could rather take than towels with me and spend that extra money there. Think about things that are super heavy and things that are super bulky and taking up so much space. Is it really worth taking them with you, or should you rather leave them at home, take smaller stuff with you that is maybe more expensive in the US or you really can live without, and just rebuy certain things in the US? Number 4, bring what you can't find or buy in the US or what is way too expensive in the US. This is also linked to what I was just saying about rather bringing stuff in your, like saving space in your suitcase by leaving towels behind and taking things that are more expensive or you can't really find in the US. So for example, my UK friends, I know plenty of you are going to bring crisps and also tea, most importantly tea with you guys, because everybody has a certain favorite brand that they like, and those brands are most likely also sold in the US. However, they are crazy expensive compared to what you pay back home. Bring things that will bring you joy, spark joy, and bring rather things that you cannot buy in the US or are way too expensive in the US with you. And last but not least, number 5, make sure to use packing gadgets to save up some space, or some kilograms or whatever in your suitcase. So like you have seen in my last video, I'm using those compressed travel cubes because I would need to save some space in my suitcase because I'm just only bringing one. Google and look for some really nice packing gadgets or packing hacks on how to really pack efficiently and how you can save a lot of space. I will have a link to the ones that I bought off of Amazon down below again in the link. I will also have my previous packing video linked down below so you can have a look once again what I'm bringing. All right. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed all my advice on how to pack successfully for a whole year abroad, or why I packed the things that I packed instead of bringing something else along. And I hope I got you thinking about what you really need and what you can leave behind back home. So good luck on packing, and I hope to see you guys soon over there in Orlando, Florida. I cannot wait. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and give this video a like if you enjoyed my advice. So make sure to follow me on Instagram to have a more personal experience and come along with me on my journey for my second program as culture representative for Germany at Walt Disney World. If you want daily updates and a tag along when I'm moving in, when I'm flying over, and all of that, make sure to follow me and you will get the information ASAP. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye-bye.